Machinery believes in building opportunities, especially when working to solve a problem like poverty. Through Wheeler's partnership with Choice Humanitarian, we work throughout the world to bulldoze barriers that stand in the way of success. Barriers like lack of water, healthcare, and education. By bulldozing these barriers, Wheeler Machinery can build opportunities to end poverty.
There are parents in villages in the third world nations of the world who struggle every day to provide their children with nutrition, with education. It's my hope that through this service project that we can give the parents in that village an opportunity to provide these necessities of life. They might, for multiple generations, enjoy a better life. My name is Greg Madsen, and I make the choice to end poverty.
Going to Mexico with Choice Humanitarian and Wheeler Machinery has really changed my life. It was a wonderful experience. The women and the men were just so loving and opened our hearts and their homes to us. It was just an incredible experience. Even though we were from different departments, we all had this experience together, and it has bonded us for a lifetime of friendship. My name is Kathy James, and I make the choice to end poverty.
Well, I just started here at Wheeler Machinery, and right when I started was right when everyone from the Mexico trip had just gotten back, and they were all high on the experience. And luckily I get to sit right next to one of the participants from last year, Kathy James. She was telling me all about it. It really intrigued me. It was something I really wanted to know about. And after a couple of years of my wife and I going to college, getting our lives together, it was just time for me as an able-bodied person to give back. Going to a different country, experiencing a different culture can only benefit me and make me grow as a person. So I'm really excited about it. My name is Jeff Schuster, and I make the choice to end poverty.
I went to a luncheon where they talked about Wheeler Machinery's partnership with Choice Humanitarian, and I was touched from the beginning. I'm a single mother of 5 children, and I want to lead by example and show them that, even in the toughest of situations, that we can do more, that no matter how hard times get, we're always able to give back to the world. Even though we're going there for them, I think they're going to give us so much in return. My name is Tina Zarek, and I make the choice to end poverty.
The experience has been amazing. I mean, just from the welcome reception we received with the dancing and the singing and the music, they made you feel so welcome and special, and it was very touching.
I didn't realize the village was as big as it was, and the people are so friendly. I don't understand a word they say, but so far it hasn't mattered. 2 ladies grabbed each one of my hands and took me up the hill, and as I held their hands, I could feel how rough their hands were, and I knew that these were ladies that worked hard.
Esta comunidad se caracteriza por no tener el agua. Nosotros como Choice los motivamos a que primero puedan priorizar sus necesidades básicas como el agua, salud y medio ambiente y todo esto. Entonces estamos empezando trabajando con Choice porque esta comunidad no tiene agua limpia para poder beber. Entonces si no tiene agua limpia, también su salud se deteriora.
I think probably the biggest thing is the cultural exchange and how they carry themselves and their hard work ethic. From the ladies in the potato fields picking their crops, and to learn how they sustain life and versus how we sustain life. We go to the grocery store to sustain life, and they go to the ground of the fields, and it's very humbling.
Cuando era chiquito, de 12, 10 años, Yo me traía de allá, de unos medio kilómetro allá donde está el tanque, ahí hay un pozo. De ahí consumíamos. ¿Ya? De ahí teníamos que traer agua. Nuestro ingreso es aquí, ganadería y agricultura. Produce papa, habas, quinoa, grano. Este proyecto es muy importante para nosotros. Mire, aquí atrás hay un torrero. Cuando llueve, ahí yo me bajo, de ahí yo consumía. Pero ahora, como ya vamos a tener pelita pública o pelita a domicilio, voy a ir allá a medio kilómetro, ya no voy a ir a traer agua a medio kilómetro. Estamos felices, toditos. No yo nomás, estamos felices. Gracias.
Here, the way their fields and crops are laid out is so the natural rainwater will run downhill and they can capture Mother Nature. For us to be able to help just a little bit to bring water to them to make their lives easier is a great feeling for each and every one of us.
You know, some of the feelings I had was obviously great respect for these people, for, you know, that they can go through this. You know, we're here for a week, but they're here day in, day out, and they make it work generation to generation.
Comunidad Uncayán. O sea que yo siempre, desde pequeño he vivido aquí. Entonces, desde mi abuelo, desde ahí yo vengo aquí. Mi mamá ya también ha fallecido, mi mamá también estaba presente más antes aquí. Entonces yo aquí ya estoy, y de aquí me voy donde sea a trabajar, donde haya trabajo, ¿no? Es lindo este proyecto que a mí me ha gustado y les agradezco a los amigos que han venido de Estados Unidos, ¿no? De este lado, son americanos, entonces nos gusta mucho y a nosotros también, para mis hijos, es bueno tener agua limpia. Nosotros nos enfermamos con agua sucia, trayendo agua sucia y tomando junto con los animales. Entonces, es bueno tener agua limpia, por lo menos protegido. Por eso es que para nosotros es bueno y para mis hijos también es bueno tener esa agua limpia, porque nunca habíamos tenido agua limpia. Nuestra comunidad necesita agua y necesitamos agua nosotros. Por eso es que nosotros nos hemos unido a trabajar y nosotros hemos aceptado para trabajar este trabajo.
I really like the way Choice goes about things. You know, they're not just getting handouts. They have to work towards it so their kids see what they're doing, so they can actually see the importance of it. And by being able to have good clean drinking water, that they will help them to help themselves get out of some of the situations they're in.
I never thought of poverty as a way of life. And it's a village. It's not just someone who's hard on their luck. It's like a cloud that just covers them from going further.
One of the sisters was 80 and the other 76. The younger one, she said that she's been walking 3 kilometers every day and she has to haul 10 liters of water every morning back to here. She was saying that she's getting old and she's stooping over now because of doing that every day. The trench is right over here where we're bringing water straight right up to their house here, and she said it would make her the happiest woman in the world. I've used that phrase a lot. I'd be the happiest guy in the world if she just used it for water.
Como han podido ver, mi país es sumamente pobre, sin embargo la gente tiene un corazón amplio, la gente es sumamente sencilla, sumamente buena, solamente necesita una mano para poder salir de la pobreza.
it's amazing to me that half of the people, or majority of the people on this earth don't have anything, and then a percentage of us do. And it's like, why was I born with running water at my tap and I could take a shower anytime I want, and the majority of these people don't, and they have to carry their water hundreds of feet to even cook. And so what goes through my mind is, you know, why am I so lucky to be able to have water and they don't? And what can I do to help them in the future so that they can have that basic necessity?
It's just amazing how Wheeler and Choice is making this happen, and not just happen for the people here, but for each of us that got to experience it, and each of us that'll experience it next time. I know that we didn't just change the lives of the people in Bolivia. We changed the lives of 19 people that came here this year.
Wheeler, like we say, we can move earth. Well, we move people. It's been fun. It's been very enjoyable, and it'll be a lifelong memory.
This is life-changing. 75 villagers just jumping in, and 80-year-old men with a chest cold using a pickaxe next to me in the trench. It was awesome. I will be telling the world about this when I go home.